There's been a couple of times when I've had the opportunity to celebrate the successes with a couple of my schools. Once was in Howard County with Longfellow Elementary. A couple of years ago, I spoke with the librarian on our pre-fair visit, and I told him about the All for Books. At the time it was One for Books. And he didn't really know a lot about the process. He always participated in it, but never really promoted it. And when I really explained to him what it was all about and the fact that he could actually use those monies to put books in the hands of some of his less fortunate students, he was so excited. He himself personally, previous to this, had always pulled money out of his own personal pocket, or if he ended up having any library funds left when the book fair came around, he would use those funds to purchase books for those students. So that year he decided to put a little challenge to the All for Books money, and he had used the voting mechanism that we have, and he got his principal and his assistant principal to also partake in the challenge, and the kids over the week of the book fair were able to vote on who they wanted to see do something. He himself ended up being the big winner, and he ended up shaving his head that year as a result, and that was the thing that he said he would do if he was the winner. But they went from raising about $50 to, I believe, over $300 in All for Books money that first year. Then this past year, they did it again, and they put another twist on it by saying that if they doubled that money, so they did $700 or more in All for Books money, that all three, the principal, the assistant principal, and himself as the librarian, would all do what they said they were going to do as far as the voting was concerned. And sure enough, they raised, I believe, $750 in All for Books money. So the librarian, Matthew Winter, he actually dressed up as their school mascot and danced with the kids during a celebration they had towards the end of the school year. In that same celebration, the assistant principal walked blindfolded through some slime that each classroom contributed, such as baked beans, cooked pasta, potato salad, ketchup, anything they could think of, they contributed, and they made this big slime path that he had to walk through blindfolded. And then the principal, she had to kiss not one goat, but two goats. And the farm that they got the baby goats from actually did one better and gave the school the opportunity to name the two goats. So it was a huge afternoon of celebration, and I was able to go and be a part of that and see the kids just having so much fun, and again, all as a result of a really successful book fair. Another instance that I was able to celebrate with one of my schools was in Montgomery County, and one of my principals there, she actually uses some of her money from her book fairs to purchase additional books for the students, and in the summertime she goes around and does a bookmobile, and she invited me to go on one of those bookmobile delivery last summer, and I'm actually going to get to do a ride-along again this summer. And again, just so much fun to see the end result and the smiles and excitement on the kids' faces about the books.